Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Boston University professor, and he says the Republican Party are the party of white supremacy. And I agree with what he's saying, but I don't agree with the fact that he's leaving out the Democratic Party because they're really the same thing when it comes down to racism. The Democratic Party has heavily played benign and neglect. They will jump through hoops to make sure they do absolutely nothing for us. They will do symbolic things, and the things they do will benefit everyone, not just us. And they have the nerve and audacity to expect us to come out in big numbers during the midterm and vote for the very people that have given to everybody except for us. That's what they think, you know? And Joe Biden bringing Barack Obama up there to try to help with your numbers that are falling in the Black community is counterproductive. Nobody really even like or respect Obama like that. So, anti-racist professor claims Republicans are the party of white supremacy. A Boston University professor claimed Republicans are the party of white supremacy because of the aversion to what he calls anti racist education in a co op for The Atlantic. Andrew W. Mellon, professor of the humanities and the director of the Boston University Center for Anti Racist Research, Ibrahim X. Kendi, took aim at white parents and white supremacist ideology. The Republican Party is clearly not the party of parents, Kendi wrote. The Republican Party is certainly not the party of parents of color, but is the Republican Party even the party of white parents? Kendi claimed that Republicans use four false building blocks to push the myth that the party consists of caring parents. Yeah, right, caring. Yeah, caring about what? Well, let me take that back. They do care about the Ukrainians, you know. They care to the point where, the people that were born here that really deserve something are neglected, you know. And it's amazing how many of these Republicans nowadays are on videos telling you to pray for the Ukrainians. It's just unbelievable. But this is what they're doing. So the four myths Kendi claim are Republican politicians care about white children, anti racist education is harmful to white children. And I'm sick of hearing about that. White children are not the only ones that go to school in America. And I'm sick and tired of y'all raising that as if that's some issue. In fact, they're not even the largest group of children in the country anymore. There's less of them in the schools than children of other groups. So, anti racist education is harmful to white children. Republicans are protecting white children by banning anti racist education. The Republican Party is the party of white parents because it is protecting white children. All right. So, Kendi, when claim white children are being indoctrinated with a toxic blend of racist, sexist, and homophobic, transphobic, Islamophobic, xenophobic, and anti Semitic ideas that is harmful to all minds. Kendi said Republicans should not be downplaying or ignoring the principal racial threat, which is white supremacist ideology. Kendi alleged white Republican aversion to what he calls anti racist education is just a dog whistle to white parents. Republicans' attack on what they call critical race theory aren't about protecting white kids or any kids at all, Kendi wrote. The attack, the attacks are intended to deceive and mobilize enough white donors to vote to win contest elections this year. So he's talking about the midterms and beyond. This Republican Party is not the party of any group of parents, but the party of white supremacy, Kendi concluded. Parents nationwide have taken a stance against critical race theory, which holds that American fundamentally racist yet teaches people to view every social interaction and person in terms of race. It adheres, pursue anti-racism and hope to end mediocrity and objective truth, replacing them with race-based policies. Okay. I hear where he's going with this, but I still say you can't talk about this and leave Democrats out. Democrats are just as, or if not even more, racist than the Republican Party. The Democrats try to put on airs like they care about us, but at the end of the day, when they show who they can push bills for, they show it in their actions that they don't care about us. See, they only want to come around when they want something out of us. But when we ask for certain things, they ignore us. So once they're in office, they spend the next 4 years ignoring us until the election cycle comes up again. So now Joe Biden realized he's in trouble. So now he's trying to rally the troops to get us motivated. They're spending $30 million to advertise to their black voters so that they will be out there for the midterms. But my question is, what have the Democratic Party what have they done all this time where they deserve that from us? They don't deserve that from us at all. And it's the same thing over and over every single election cycle. They come pandering to the black community, but they never have any intent on doing for you. Benign and neglect. And you see how hard they're all playing it. It don't matter if the Democratic representative is white or non-white. It doesn't make any difference. They all do the same thing. And I'm glad that people in the community are now waking up and you're seeing things for what they really are. And some are coming to the realization that they're wasting their time out there voting. And then for the next 4 years, you're watching them do for everybody except for us. Or anything they do for us must be for everybody. That's a load of crap. I don't care where y'all got that from decades ago. Times have changed. You need to see things for what they are now, not when y'all first came up with benign and neglect. Those times are very different from where we are today. But y'all still trying to cling to the old ways. And you have no intentions on changing. See, what you'll do is that we get closer and closer to the midterms, they're going to start trying to shut down channels that are speaking against the Democratic Party, or they're going to try to shadow ban you or try to find ways where you're not getting a lot of views. That's what they're going to try to do because they know we are not for them. They know very well. Now, this brother is right about the Republican Party, but what he needs to do is do a little more soul searching and realize the Democratic Party are the exact same way. Period. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video.